I'm sick man na ugua, mazuzu wanazua, pum pum pumua, kujifanya unijui nani, mina kujua, kujifanya utambui nani, najitambua, painting karibia, akapiga sipa maibia, nikajua leo naingia, Simba ikadishi the dia.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you guys to Kanema to the World on Radio 254. I'm here with who?
Sonia is Peasy, you already know.
And we have a guest in the building. And
He's
gonna be telling us about himself, about the music. We've been actually listening to his music right now.
Yeah.
He has a new project out. And we want to welcome to Radio 254.
How you?
Sana.
Ukwaje leo?
I'm good, man. It's Kanema in the air.
In the building.
Yeah, man. I feel grateful to be back.
Yeah.
Nimekuwa hapa before, but it's not at the same location. And yeah, man.
Ilikuwa mbali.
I feel like ile ingine iko karibu.
Gugu ni mbali.
Gugu ni mbali kiasi.
Thank you so much for making the trip.
So I guess I'm curious, and I guess the best place for us to start is initially, or when I've heard of your music or seen you, it was Basa J.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's a rebrand to now Kanema. So I guess, because Basa J is not new to us. Basa J performed at open mic.
He did.
At 254 Beer District. He used to record also at the studio at Mutaiga. So now we know you, but now we're kind of getting to reintroduce or understand Kanema, and now why Kanema instead of Basa J.
So Basa J is still me. Bado wase uko nje naita Basa.
Okay.
Na inanibamba sana. But like nearly changed because right now I feel like my music is evolving, and I'm also just taking that leap of faith. And Kanema is my family name, like my surname. So I'm from a musical family. Yeah, if you don't know now, you know. And my dad is called Kasongo Kanema. So after a very long time of thinking, I'll just go with my family name and just push the whole narrative again and again. Yeah, man. Okay. Just to do it for the culture.
So with now streaming and like everything, will you have to change? Like, will you start a new? I guess when you release music, I guess when people are looking for you on DSPs, will they still? I guess how do they find? Are you gonna create a new one for?
I already did actually.
Okay, you did.
Yeah, so you can follow me on Kanema, on my YouTube, on my IG, on my all my DSPs. I guess.
Okay.
Zote nimechange, and for Basa, I feel like pia kitulifanya nitoke hapo ni because I was also signed before. And hizi stories are my label in Noma too, but yeah.
Shit.
So ilichangia pia kiasi, and yeah, that's why.
So wacha nikuulize. I guess we want to start beginning. What's your real name?
Well, my real name is Kanema Jermaine Sarge.
Kanema Jermaine Sarge.
Yeah.
And of course you come from a musical family. But then, was music, like when you were growing up, was music what you wanted to do? Or because it was around you? Like, I guess, what did you want to be when you were growing up?
I got like a drogba.
Boy.
Yeah, but like, so nikiwa mtoi, mzaya alikuwa ananichukua chuo, ananipeleka kwa studio.
Like, studio, kuna studio mzee alikuwa nayo karibu na Yaya.
Yeah, that one.
Niko na record huko.
Yeah,
so hiyo studio naijua sana.
Yeah. So ndiko naendanga hapo, but so you know me, I'm still a young,
Yeah.
So nikifika hapo mimi nakimbia kwa comp. Mimi nacheza game nini. But like background yangu ni ngoma.
Okay.
Kwa studio and all that. So when I got to high school, bro wangu alikuwa ana hit. Yeah. Nafu sana naambia bro manze wewe unadu chemistry hapo hivi na bro wako kuko nje na you know. So I can pay your pressure kiasi. So in high school is when now I started like writing. Na rap na say prep time. Yeah, vitu tu kaizo. So inspiration will come too over time, but like before it was not even there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something. Did you your bro makes music, of course, but like did you guys ever done a song together?
Yeah, we've recorded like 3.
Yeah,
but like
released.
Nah.
I know.
Why?
So, what do you guys sound like together on songs, at least?
I don't know, I think you sound nice. You sound cool.
Because you know the funny thing is you've worked with so many guys. You've worked with like Benzema. You've worked with so many different people, but like you've not worked like you've worked with him, but we've never heard.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like I feel like.
But Sharpa be hoarding, I know. Guys be telling me, Sharpa has heat. Sharpa has a whole album. And then it's like, where is it? It's on his computer. I'm like, no.
Yeah, I feel like we need to like sit down properly. Tupange, tufanye. You know, like I feel like it's something that's in everyone's, you know, how can I say it? Everyone wants to hear what we can do together.
Okay.
But like the problem is maybe we have just not had time to like think about it together vizuri.
Okay.
Yeah.
So with now your musical journey, how long would you say you've been making music?
From 2018.
2018.
Yeah. So it's been 6 years.
6 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And school-wise, did you like? Did you go to uni or did you finish?
Yeah. Bado hata niko uni.
Okay, so you're in school right now.
Yeah, University of Nairobi.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pursuing a degree in finance.
It when you comrade.
Bana.
Serious?
What?
Yeah.
And you're doing finance. Yeah. I was even gonna be like, how? That must be so crazy.
What?
You know, man.
Uko year gani?
Yeah, my 4th year.
4th?
Yeah.
So unaenda kumada?
Yeah, inshallah.
And you, Anes Mgome?
Hizo vitu ni mingi bro. Ni mingi bro.
Okay, ma missing grades ni nini ama
hata lecturer mwenyewe ajali. It's mental.
Okay.
But ni sawa tu.
So let me ask you something. This degree that you're doing, what are you going to do with it? Because I guess I'm asking because I'm trying to figure out, are you gonna do music like as a career, or like this finance thing is? I guess what's the point of having a degree? If I could ask.
Na feel manze dunia sai always tegemea kitu moja. It's crazy. So bora niko na hiyo option B ama C. Itanisaidia tu. So just
me, I want to graduate, but like guys like in a Benz will be like, yo, I dropped out. Like you know, like guys drop out and just, you know, they wanakwama na mziki, but like you're choosing to do both, which is dope.
Yeah.
You
but
know?
najua pia like normal sama inshallah because like man, you never know, man.
Life, yeah.
You never know, man. Yeah, that's just the thing.
So a lot of like the people, someone you've collaborated with a lot, I'd say is Mkala.
Yeah.
He raps LA, Hoodboy. But like, I guess, what's your relationship with Mkala and like how did you guys link up?
So Mkala ni kama msali ni inspire sana kwanza kurecord like continuously because nikimada high school alikuwa shamada. So mingi kama mtaani hatuna studio and all that. And my dad had just retired. So nika opt kuchukua vitu ziko keja. Tuende kwa boys wangu mwenye ana make beats tuanzishe studio. So after all that Mkala kama kaniambia bro, me have been working, nimekuwa nikidungoma na kina Skim Music, shout out. And then like all of a sudden akaniambia bro, si tuanze kuduna wewe. Cause me back then I just had like maybe one record, but not even out, nime record two, and that's at my dad's studio when I'm like form 2, form 3 there. So after form 4 is when like Mkala came into my life in terms of the musical side, yeah. So alinichocha sana and like yeah man, yeye amekuwa partner in crime in terms of the studio.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now sound yako, I guess how would you describe your sound?
Manze swali napenda but jangi jibu. Like I feel like I'm doing so many sounds, bro. Like I'm just still searching, and I'm just happy to be versatile, man.
Okay.
Yeah, like na feel nikinga studio mood yangu ina come hapo. Writing yangu inakuwa inajua influenced hapo.
Okay.
It just depends my mood, bro.
So unaweza ingia doba abanton ama gengeton ama reggae ama zote ama yako ungependa gani wewe?
Mimi ningependa. Sijui nataka yani nipate, bro. Like
unaweza fanya ngoma Kikongolese?
Nimetry. But sasa let me tell you, mimi nadai sasa kujua kuongea hiyo Kikongolese.
Okay.
Like nadai kuwa rooted kiasi, because manze mom is a Luo, dad is a Congolese. Na siwezi bonga zote. Yeah.
So, lakini umeenda Ocha, umeenda Kongo ama umeenda huko Ocha?
Nimeenda Kisumu though.
Umeenda Kisumu.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I went like Kamtoi kiasi.
Okay.
Yeah. So like
hizo roots unajua unaweza tap into kwanza ma sounds,
bro.
Unaweza tap in.
Tunaweza dai sana.
Okay.
Yeah, like na feel as Africans hiyo ni kitu tukikuwa nayo sana tatusaidia kutoka nje kabisa, like what Burna Boy did.
Exactly.
Kitu hiyo ni powerful yani.
Tuna did hizi unajua kwanza tukiexplore hizi sounds zetu hatu need hata kuenda mbali sana,
man,
because there's tighter vibes, you can find coastal vibes, you can find lower vibes, you can find Kamba vibes, all of those sounds you can sample them, because even these guys are singing Burna Boy music, they don't know what it means. They don't know what it means at all.
Yeah, no vibe tunayo, because I feel like music is just universal. You don't care what you're saying, but if it's a vibe, it's a vibe.
Niko na random question. Studio ya biz iko aje? Na bado unafanya studio ya biz?
Ya nani?
Studio ya business. Like biz ya studio.
What do you mean?
Like, do you still run a studio? Like they
no,
could okay,
no.
Okay.
So what happened was that is like back in 2018. So tukianza, we didn't have like everything. So like tunachukua ka sound card, tunachukua microphone. Manze bro, mimi can record na earphones, bro.
Okay.
Like,
easy to kawaida.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man, sikuza SoundCloud, but yeah. So tulikuwa tunazichukua hivyo. Then in 2019 tuka come up na ngoma inaitwa Songa na Idhaa. So hiyo ngoma ikaleta tu mafala tu.
Mafala yana gani?
Like kila mtu anadai ngoma, kila mtu anadai endo, like yani email ni botu.
Okay.
Yeah, so hapo ndo sasa tukachana.
Okay.
Like producer pia akatuchorea hivyo kila mtu akaendelea tu na vitu zake, man.
Okay.
Yeah, so personally I'm not owned a studio, but like we tried to.
You tried to.
Yeah, man.
Besides music, what do you do? Like, do you like playing ball, but do you still play ball? Like, what ufanya nini for fun outside of kumake ngoma?
As a studio naweza soma kiasi. Bash. Nah, just a ball for sure. And twice a week I'll play ball.
Twice a week?
Yeah.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
Okay.
Lakini inadepende ya Sunday.
Ucheze wapi?
Ya Sunday iko ish.
Juu ya bash. Ucheze ball wapi?
South Sea.
South Sea.
5-star.
Okay. Can you produce?
No, but I can help with the whole production.
And engineering, can you engineer at least or like record yourself?
No, I can work on my vocals.
Okay.
Yeah, at least.
Okay.
But like recording myself I can, but like itafika mali ni kwame.
Okay.
In terms of like now finishing the whole thing.
So lazima una work na mse ndio we get the finished product.
Yeah, actually I prefer working with someone because it's not just like in terms of writing, at times I need random thoughts. So nikiwa na mse anaweza sema tu kitu yenye me personally singefikiria that moment. Okay. So napendanga studio ikiwa na vibe ya wase yani.
Okay.
Sipendi kwa solo sana.
Okay.
Maybe when I'm writing a personal song kwa peke yangu, but like in the studio wase wakue, man. Yeah.
Are you dating?
Yeah, no man. Nah. Yeah, but I'm seeing someone.
What does that mean?
Seeing someone.
What does that mean?
Namcheki yani.
Anajua unamcheki? Na mnacheki wase wengine ama mnachekiana tu nyi wawili?
Mimi bora namcheki.
So you have a project that's called 1912, or is
Yeah.
so I'm curious, is there any meaning to like the numbers?
The numbers.
Yeah, that's my birthday. I was
So
born in the
this-
19th of December.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Is there a reason
For the 1912?
yeah. Apart from it, okay.
Okay, so ilikam hivi so naona tukicheza FIFA when you're making the accounts zangu nilikuwa naweka 1912 so kila msa anauza nili happen 1912 so show z si hivo yeah so nikasema hii ni noma
Yeah. Dope.
I used it.
what else do you want to know? What else do you want to know?
What do you look for in a producer?
Na producer
Yeah.
na demse naelewa demse patient demse pia yeye anaongezea kitu you know there's times like nazaenda studio like before naingia studio producer adai kukusaidia like ako like bro mamaliza kuandika sawa to record you don't even know if it sounds nice you don't know if, you know so like
Yeah.
napenda mtu wako pia indulging like atasaidia kufikiria kuongeza kutoa yeah because it's a whole process.
True.
Yeah.
True. You've been able to perform in a bunch of events. I'm curious, what was your first event and what has been your best so far?
You're normal. My first. Okay. So at a event, it was I think it was late 2018 or early 2019. Alchemist walikuanga na open mics. So tulikuwa tunaendanga na mkala lakini sasa by the time tunafika hapo tuko makeg nini we can't even perform whatever but I kept on like being
consistent.
yeah tunarudi tu tunasema saa last time tumeblanda turudi so the first time nikiperform I think ilikuwa nikifanya songa na idhaa ya kwanza like not the remix yeah at the Alchemist ilikuwa poa at least kuna wasa walikuwa wananisikia watu wanatuangalia na record and all that but my best performance was at Jay's yeah and like hiyo ndo ilinisaidia sana yeah and yeah thanks to Combox man
Dope.
like, yeah
May I have a
was
random
meaningful.
question? What does VIP Women's Club mean?
Good question.
No, like he knows, but
like so
You killed it there.
that's TV. I know that's TV, but yeah. So it's a brand. It's our brand, or rather, my friend called Stevie. We also do music together. It's called Brian.
okay.
As his artist name. So he came up with this clothing brand. It's called Urban Revolt.
Okay.
But like it has like I think Urban Revolt is the umbrella, but
Okay.
like now VIP Women's Club is like the how can I say it, man? It's just part of the whole thing.
Okay.
But we use it as a let's say a clickbait, man.
Yeah, clickbait. Yeah.
So VDJ Jones, you have so many collaborations with him. Mulipatanaje and what kind of relationship do you guys have?
So it was after the first song Anaida, and he approached me and Kala, and akatuliza if you wanna do the remix to the song with him, because nakumbuka hiyo time alikuwa na do remix za kama what was that song called Rieng Peleke na Rieng. So that was like on the first Genge tones or whatever. So yeah, alikuwa ka go to.
Okay, what remix?
Yeah, like yani madek do remix. You know, ata organize ataka Christophe. You know, it was like the link.
Okay.
Yeah, so like even though nilimjua then mimi I'm sure jua say adai work na wewe on this project. Me just hollered me baadaye we can work.
Okay.
Yeah, so like mimi naye tukaendelea tu hivyo wakanishikanisha na kina Jua Kali.
Yeah. Juu hata kuna ngoma fulani on Jua Kali's album that uko featured.
Yeah.
And I don't know, when I interviewed Jua Kali, I remember we talked about you because like there's a track on his album that you featured on.
Yeah, it's called Cheza Kiwewe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So with now Wakanema, is there going to be, besides the name being different, is there going to be anything different about you?
Yeah. So
or the music even,
Yeah, it's actually the music because like before my Gengetron, so Gengetron ndo ilifanya Basaje aka pull up, yeah. But like before, I used to really love singing. You get singing. Like me happen like Chris Brown, but yeah. So like, say I'm trying to like just go to what I want to do.
Okay.
Like just being me to find me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing.
So what does Wakanema sound like?
Wakanema sounds authentic, sounds raw. It sounds cultural, bro. Like mi naipenda. Yeah. Yeah.
Do we have a song we can play?
From the new.
So I've played the different tracks, but I guess what's a song that we could play right now that you say someone's listening right now that they could introduce them to Wakanema? What's a song we could introduce them? Like we can introduce the world or introduce you to the world with?
Samba.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna play a couple tracks. We're gonna play Onesha Namna and Samba, and then come back.
Yeah, let's go.
Cheers.
Gongi, she kunywad my boti, vutad my shisha. Then she comes to my moti, madam anachachisha. She kunywad my boti, vutad my shisha. Then she comes to my moti, madam anachachisha. Yalika, sina shika, tunakatika, leta patika, patika, wapi patika, yalika, sina shika, tunakatika, leta patika, siki shika, tunakatika.
So, siki. It's another one. Langata. Sawa, ice. Sawa, ice.
Tiki bro niko checked, kwanza imegwan niko baked, eka password connect, wesikia inakam na eject. Teka, akijipa teka, unga makeup, inani effect yawa to, sama choko na sana, kidri hijakalas, I wanna thick bitch bro, niko bias, yo hini mbaya. Oja Bernango, okikulacho, kiungoni mwako. Cheza, icheze, chenga, nichenge. Onyesha namna, nielewe, oh mama, Aduma kumbe anadai kitambi, mbona unakunywa na uchangi, detox na bado huwachangi. Excuse me, I'm socially choosy, na ndudhi, kuna jam kam na ndudhi. Pake, niko pake, I'm so lucky, so lucky, pake. Oja Bernango, okikulacho, Oh mama, hey yeah. Ça va bien? Ça va bien, bana. Danger, danger, Nico danger, danger, danger. Eh ouais, il est sauf, ça la joue. Boom, sus. Leo ni leo, dada safi yo leo ni leo. Inatamba, samba samba, tamu ya mango, mpango wa kando. Una fambo, mbona una fambo? Una mambo, bana una mambo. Dunia ni mani mani mani, kwa wengine dunia ni imani, si wengine kukata kata na kashada jaba madada kaka kusaka rada na ngoja wikendi. Rada gani wikendi? Wikendi ya wikendi ni mengi. Tamu ya mango, mpango wa kando. Una fambo, mbona una fambo? Una mambo, bana una mambo. Una mambo wewe. Songo wa Kanema, Mama Chantal, Pita Pita, Yusa Kita baba. Kupata salari ni noma mwanae, mbona sare si sare? Hii ni nyongi ya ngware, Medina mahedi. Najua mapedi, hapatikani juu ya deni. Ya deni ni mengi. Kujipodoa, akikodoa, anakaboa. Ananijua, kunitambua, nilimchoma. Tamu ya mango, mpango wa kando. Una fambo, mbona una fambo? Una mambo, bana una mambo.
Oh, kasirika basi. Hey, ati una mambo nani? Ya, watoto wa Kenya wanapenda maneno bana.
Una mambo, bana una mambo. From it to your mambo. The lion of a cheetah sprayer. Every time I do it like a London player. Dear Lord, do you find me unfair? Oh, it's killing like I just don't care. I didn't wanna do it, but I found there. I am not a perfect player. Hey. It's not the first, not the last. So many pretty girls have passed me. How many man I fall for last? When them attack it like my passy. Oh Lord, don't let me cheat on my girl. Cause I'm a lover man, and you know a woman lover man. So I'm never gonna judge a man. The lion of a cheetah sprayer. Every time I do it like a London player. Dear Lord, do you find me unfair? Oh, it's killing like I just don't care. I didn't wanna do it, but I found there. I am not a perfect player. Hey.
If you can't love me now, don't love me later. Love me like you love your makeup. Text me first thing you wake up. No break up. Cheetah sprayer. Too many gal wanna turn man player. Truth out there, but me no wanna play no game. No game. Unanipa mababa, ukinipa mahaba. Chuma penzi ni dawa. Tupendani na zama. Juni bebe nataka. Kila kitu nafanya.
The lion of a cheetah sprayer. Every time I do it like a London player. Dear Lord, do you find me unfair? Oh, it's killing like I just don't care. I didn't wanna do it, but I found there. I not a perfect player.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ooh. Come on.
Sorry about that.
So,
Sorry about that.
that was Cheetah's Prayer.
Mm-hmm.
It's still doing it though.
Just try reduce it.
Oh, I know what the problem is. It's this thing. You see this thing be turned all the way the fuck up, and then anyway,
it picks everything.
we were listening to some dope music from and by Kanema, and we were just before that listening to Cheetah's Prayer, and before that we were playing the latest project 1912, which actually happens to be his birthday, which is December 19th. So if you remember that on his birthday, please send him money, please.
Let's go.
But the music is really different, Kanema. And I'm gonna now force myself to make sure I call you Kanema because it's not Busta J no more, and the world needs to also catch up. So it's Kanema now, and the music is different.
Yeah.
Kanema, I feel like I'm gonna ask you an obvious but a difficult question in the sense of making music for you, as much as you enjoy it and like you're growing and everything. Like you're also like I can't imagine what it's like because it can't be easy in terms of feeling or fitting into the shoes of like either your brother or like your dad. You know, like you come from a musical family, and then you have like two super successful people who you know, like as guys we know celebs like from TV, but like you've lived with them, you've grown up with them, so it's like you know it's possible. Like it's like because you've seen what it takes, but then it's like does it challenge you or does it inspire you? Like in the sense of I know I can take this, but then is it pressure or is it like I guess how do you take it?
It's both. Because
I can't imagine like I'm like shit. Okay, like Kasongo is a legend, and then Young Cass is a legend, and then like now Kanema, and then you're taking the name, you know, and like because Sharpa used to be Young Cass before he became Sharpa Man, and like but like Benoit, shout out Benoit, but like. At the end of the day, now you're taking the name, and that I'm sure that brings its own weight and heaviness. But then, how do you process that? How do you deal with that? How do you take it to you?
Kwanza naseti. I'm joking. But like, I feel okay. This pressure is just bound to happen, bound to be there, regardless. But like, how I go about it is just encouraging myself. Putting myself around the right energy. Yeah, because saa zingine unaweza hadi kuacha. You know, because when you look at how far they've been, how far the career has gone, like najieka hapo najiuliza pia mimi maswali, but like every day I work towards better, or even like, you know, I don't know, but like I work hard every day and I believe in my stuff.
So the thing that I only want to challenge you on is to find a way to record, to be able to like produce/record for yourself, in the sense of, you see, like when you have to rely like on a studio or like going to producers, ni kama kuwa na middleman. Mi spendangi middleman. Like me, I'm always trying to find how do I like reduce middlemen in my life. Like I want to be dealing with a source or not doing it at all. In the sense of like, you see, like if you have to go to a studio, then someone has to record you, then have a beat. Wow. Sometimes you can have the beat, but then imagine. Kanema, even if you had like a focus right in your room and a kalapi, you would be able to record on beats you could download. You could be able to record yourself
anytime.
And that's why Akina Kamula beat us, because these niggas, Akina Marcus had the studio and Marcus could produce. So you're not paying for studio time, and then you can sleep there. You can do it, and then so you can't win. Like if you're playing the game. Yeah. Producers are your enemy and studios are your enemy. Like if you're literally, bro, you think like in a J Cole, like bro, there's a guy I was watching the other day on Wildstar. He was saying he finessed a label. He was given, I don't know, an advance to go record his album. So he registered an LLC. Then he said his house is a studio. So the label Atlantic Records was giving him $500,000 for studio fees. It was to his bank. You know,
Yeah.
I'm sure Akina Nikita signed. They pay for studio. You have to be smart about, like, so in the sense of the second that you have to go to another guy to like record, to another guy to make shit.
I know.
Msata amka anaweza make beat na record. You know Sabiu can produce and can record. Sabiu doesn't need to call Luigi or like just, and that's why it makes it easier for you to build your craft, and because otherwise producer vile umesema atasikia leo sikusikii wewe ni nani anatafuta kufanya kina ndovuku anatafuta mbili. But like even if you had your own shitty like recording thing, and it would change the game for you. Cause like
I feel you. No lie, but like you see, for me, a target I put for myself is the same thing. Like, you know, it's also a learning curve. You know, like I really need to sit down with it also and do it. Because like, says to amka nikwe mnoma kuproduce.
Of course.
Says amka tu nikwe mnoma like it's a whole journey.
Lakini wewe unatuchocha, wewe unasema uko chuo na unaendanga ball. Vile unaendanga ball twice a week, unaweza sema 3 times a week, najaribu Fruity Loops ama nijaribu kufanya because I'm sure you can.
Yeah, bro, but like I'm telling you, every day there's just something like sawa, maybe sina time ya kwenda ball, but kuna tu kitu ingine. You know, I don't know, but kuna tu kitu ingine, bro. But yeah, I feel you, man.
Yeah.
And that's real talk. Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
I'm loving the music and what it sounds like, and I like that even like from comparison to like from what the music on 1912, and then like the song you have with like Livaha, like it's different, and like you said, like your music is not boxed in, because the funny or the dopest thing is we know you can rap, but then you're not rapping. Now we're hearing you singing. We're hearing more. I don't know what to call it. I don't know whether to call it African or we're hearing more of our own sounds in your music, which is dope. You know, like, so it's like I'm looking forward to what the future holds. But I guess I guess with you, when you look at the future, what do you want? Where do you want to be in 5 years?
In 5 years, 5 years in Kiasi. But in 5 years, man, I feel like my main goal, I feel like I want to achieve more visuals in time.
Okay.
And I feel like with more visuals, it's more audiences that I'm going to reach again.
True.
So like my target is just not to be comfortable, bro. Like nadai kuishia, bro. but like, yeah, it'll take a lot, but yeah, within the 5 years, I'm putting that work, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like the future is bright. And it's just up to us.
Ungependa kuwork na nani? Ule hujawak naye bado?
Kenya? Yeah, normal. Naweza sema damn, bro wangu like naweza dai to release ngoma.
That'd be really dope.
The second person, I think I'd want to work with Nyashinsky.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those are two very possible ones.
Yeah, Nyashinsky would be a nice one.
Okay.
But other than that, also, I just want someone who's like rooted kabisa. Even those two kina... what's that guy called? The Luo guy.
Yeah.
Tony Nyadundo.
Yeah.
So, yeah, asekao, bro. Acha sikudanganya. Yeah, like... Naza day kufanya adventure na ngoma, bro. Like,
okay.
Just trying to find something else. Yeah.
Lakini nakwambia umalize chuo ndio ingie hii sector utachishe juu the music is really dope, and you've also put in the time, like, you know, so umepitia and you've built it for yourself, like you've not, you know,
yeah man, just kwa mkono nimejifaitia najifaitia
peke yako na ni muhimu juu lazima una appreciate na unaona kenye umepata na kenye umepata ni juu yako, unajua everything is because of what you put in.
I think that's also what really drives me every day, because like najitafutia, you know, like there's a point nilidhani nitasaidiwa juu se wako, but like pia your time your time, so I just had to like do it alone, bro. And that's why like I really nashukuru Mkala sana, because nimse bila yeye pia ipushe
Mkala
kwa
amesaidia
scene.
wase wengi sana.
Yeah, bro.
So many guys you
say
like would be like, yo,
he's a
mkala
gem.
this, mkala this, mkala this. Like, yani jina yake inapopingi in rooms hata wakati ya yuko juu kitu vitu amefanya.
Man.
So umetupatia 1912. Tunaweza this year uko na plans gani? Una release ma singles, una release project ingine ama unadeaje?
So far this year nimetoa project fulani inaitwa Best Rafiki na Mr. Swajili.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on all DSPs.
But now under Kanema.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but like now we wanna work towards visuals. Yeah, so saying like I feel like hiyo ni kitu inaniweka nyuma kiasi, but it's okay. Yeah, I'm working on it. And yeah, nataka pia kudu album yangu this year.
So kama sahi nikuulize umekalia unreleased kiasi gani?
Unreleased.
Uko na mangoma mingi kwa as uko na, do you have enough songs to like drop a project ama you'd have to record more?
Mina dek record more, but bado naweza angusha sahi. Yeah.
Na ita sound aje?
Mpya.
Hii sound mpya tunasikiza.
Yeah, like hata sound mpya yenye mtasikia si kitu moja. That's the thing. Like your sound mpya ni a collection of you know, like na dek dungoma naweza sikia mimi mwenyewe pia. And that's just the challenge now, you know, because now I don't have to be comfortable anymore. Yeah, but lazima ndungoma pia mimi nitasikia. Yeah.
Na wewe you said something that has my mind wondering. Wewe kama ujisikizi, wewe usikiza nani?
Kasi jisikizi. Msikia se wengi bro.
Kina nani? My influence, either people you like their music or people who influence you. Ama would you, or just people who music you listen to, like wiki ezi pita ujasikiza ngoma msee ama sai unasikiza nani?
So for me niliacha kuwa na ule msee mmoja. Kitambo ilikuwa J Cole.
Okay.
But like niliacha kuwa na msee mmoja because mask yangu I think ili cheesy. Yeah, so nasikia tu kila msee man.
Okay.
Yeah, cause na feel like inspiration yangu inatoka from everywhere. Okay. No. In Kenya naweza sema nasikizanga I'd say bien sana sai. But like before nilikuwa nasikianga vitu za kina Kamula huko nyuma.
Okay.
Like just to get like what really made, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, that sound. Because the thing is the sound, man.
True, and and the sound is a producer.
Yeah,
you know, like the producer
sound.
at the end of the day is gonna make that sound.
Yeah.
Okay, I want us to play Best Rafiki because you said that's the latest one. So I guess as we play this, what do you want? What do you want the world to know, or I guess how can they find you? How can they keep up with you?
About knowing.
Yeah.
So about knowing, get the equation. I feel like right now in the world where we are, people are able to like speak up, you know, and like there's a lot of like awareness, you know. So like neza encourage to say tusaidiane, you know, like be your brother's keeper. At the end of the day, it's not all business, you know, like kajuzi. You know me, I have like homies who we can talk, whatever. Ataka tuko bash. So tuko bash, but like we're talking and like conversation nafikanga mali umse ni videographer, mi naimba, but unakaa mnaniambia manze, mi na feel unafodu banga. You get like, I feel like you shouldn't tell me that. You should help me make that banger. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no certified banger. It's a whole teamwork. You know, so like hakuna haja ya kuni pressure on my side without looking at everything. So naweza encourage tu kila mse tukue tu tusaidiane tu. Juu na feel tumefika hapo sai. You know.
So niko na swali mbili nataka kukuuliza. Before we give your socials and where guys can find you. And I really like what you just said. But my two questions are kitu tumeshinda tukiongea na co-host wangu for the last 1 week. and it's not even in relation to you. Like, for example, I'll give you so the question is not in relation to you, but I'll give you a question that's also in relation to you. The question in relation to you is, like, for example, Samba is a dope record. Like, straight, that's a hit. According to me, it's like it's easy radio playlist, easy. But then they also have you also have visuals for Samba. Been out for a year. It's a dope record. You have dope visuals. But like, if you look at like the views, it's not a lot of views.
Yeah.
But it's a dope song. So it's like, you've done your part. I'm curious, like, what more do you do? You've literally, because artists always like, I'm gonna do a song, then I'm gonna do a video. You've done the song and you've done the video.
Yeah.
The song is dope. The video is dope. But it's not a hit, or it's not as big as I think it should be.
Yeah.
Then we have another opposite scenario where you have, and I don't even say these words, but you have songs which people say they're not good,
But they have views.
or even, but then me I wonder. Okay, who's allowed to say a song is bad? Because me, I'm not allowed to say a song is bad. As a radio presenter, my job is to play songs.
To play the music.
They don't pay me for my opinion. Like, I'm not allowed to say that song is bad, that song is good. I'm just supposed to play Kenyan music. That's what I'm here to do. But me, I feel like your homie should be the one to tell you, Kanema, that song is bad.
Yeah.
Or the studio guy should be able to tell you Iko chini. Before me, why am I being forced to be the one to tell you have a bad song? Because now me, I'm not even supposed to be telling you anything. But then you have great songs which don't have views. So I'm struggling because I'm supposed to tell people their songs are bad, but then I also have really good songs which don't have any views. So it's like
me na feel
sijui, unanielewa?
Na feel tu ni hiyo nacheki
kwani hiyo ngoma ina views.
The middleman.
And I'm telling you, bro, we have to cut out the middleman. Bro, Mr. Kipedi, mi na grow kwangu. Staki middleman kwa maisha yangu.
So you see, I feel like shida ni sasa. Mse unasema siko baya, but ngoma yake iko down. Yeah? Maybe marketing team yake noma sana. Like, that's the thing. Like, kuna mtu anafanya kitu fulani hapo. And like, bila yeye, there's a lot that's not going to happen. You know?
True.
Yeah, ataka tunadai kumtoa huyo middleman. Maybe ni boys wako, hawezi chuja boys wako. You know, anaweza kusaidia one way or another. And that's the thing. Like, I feel like maybe like in my scenario, when I was signed under DJ Jones, nilikuwa napata more views under his you know, his power, let me say.
His page.
Yeah.
His brand.
Because his brand is already there. You know. So akona mse atafanya 1 2 3 4 5 that I don't even know. And that's the thing now.
Oh, juu hata imefika muziki kibao aje ama nini nimekuwa blog nini
niko kwa TV daily. I'm like, this is a ball up hivi na ngoma, you know, like, and that's the thing. Like, I feel like there's too much of that middleman still.
But then now we're living in a day and age which me I don't like, because sasa wameongeza ingine. Before ilikuwa ngoma video, sasa wamesema ngoma TikTok, alafu challenge. Wase wa dance alafu what the fuck. Sasa ngoma kama ina challenge haizi trend. Sasa they're complicating this. It's supposed to be about music. Now if you don't do IG live, or you don't like, now you can't just make music anymore. And that's what artists have to realize. Like, you can't just make music. Whether you're Cardi B, you have to sell, you know, you're going to sell some shit, like, you know, and it's like, what if you don't want to do that?
That's lazima some middleman, bro. Like, sure, man. Like, I feel like TikTok ni poa, like, says kata, but like, sasa ni ujanja yako, you know. How are you gonna sell it now? Propaganda, a challenge, you know, make yourself look funny. Meet a CG, bro. Like, it's just strategy.
But you know the truth is, it's a world over thing, because right now, content creators, artists, platforms, we're all trying to get people's attention. And like, whether you're Drake or you're Barack Jacuzzi, like, you have a brand, you're trying to build your brand, you're trying to get deals, whatever. So it's like, you have to stand out and be unique.
Yeah.
Like you literally have to stand out and be unique, otherwise utakam ngoma moja uende, like you it does it's tricky, but so long as you don't give up and you have, I don't know,
like me na feel say kila msa kana power.
juu ya neti ama juu ya nini?
Yeah, juu ya net.
Juu mimi nasemanga internet ndio best juu there's no gatekeepers.
Yeah, hakuna.
You see, like the internet allows it where anybody.
Anyone.
Yeah.
But that's just now the strategy, and that's why I'm saying like nacheki kila msa kuna strength yake. No, and that's why I'm just insisting on being your brother's keeper. Nacheki, because there's a way that you know how to handle this side that I don't know, and I know, you know, like nivo too. But sasa kila mse ukijoin mnoma hapo una get keep tena.
Utaki mse mnoma ajuizi mastaff. Bro, me DM wase, can you give me like someone a Tasker's number? Scene. Lakini wanataka wakiwate lakini ukitaka, can you tell me how you get these brands? Can you give me information about bro, but like Mr. Kisherehe, by the way. Hata vile unasema mimi sina best au ma middlemen sio ma best zangu. Mimi sina best because I'd want that anybody can be able to utilize Radio 254 or benefit from Radio 254 without knowing someone. Yani sio lazima unijue ama kuna namba yangu ndio ngoma yako ichezwe. Sio lazima unipigie ndio unipatie interview. Like, nataka tu so long as you have internet and access to information, use the information. Kama wezi ingia kwa website to schedule, hiyo ni shida yako, sikutaki. Lakini nataka ule mtu anajitakia enough anaweza jitafutia. But that's just me. I want us to play Best Rafiki, but before we do, tell me about Mr. Swajili, and then what's Best Rafiki? Is it, of course, his best friend, but like what is it? What's the story behind the project?
So Mr. Swajili ni okay, before alikuwa anaitwa Pop the Rapper. Kuna mangoma na kina Jovi Jov. Yeah, and like to meet 2017. Yeah, try when he was still trying to be a producer, nini tuna fumble atumalizi project. But yeah, man, after like 4 years tukapatana tena. So tukadu hii project. Hii project imeitoa this year, but imeka, imagine, is like 2 years before being refined now. Getting another sound engineer, you sound better. But like Pop, or rather Mr. Swajili, easy mangoma, alikuwa anatumia beats kwanza. So tukipatana studio akaniambia, bro, tunaandika juu ya nini? The first song that came, or rather the first chorus, ilikuwa Best Rafiki. So nikamwambia, I feel like key concept in Noma, let's just come up with the whole project based on this. So according to the whole track list, Best Rafiki not the first song, because like it's like a, how can I say, it's like a bromance, or rather a romance song, because like Best Rafiki can be you and me, or you and the shorty, you know. Then the next one is Chill Na Wewe. So it's just revolving around the whole friendship thing. Then so the
like
next one, or your girlfriend, any. Yeah. Then the next one is Pole, Pigia. Yeah. So it's just Pigia is like, I'm calling you to know how you're doing. I'm calling
like your
you
best friend will call you. Your best friend is you. Calling your best friend makes you feel better.
Yeah, you know. So it's just it's around that, and like for me, ikifikanga katseme 12 usiku hivi mikonga na hiyo sad nigga hours. So hii ni playlist napenda sana. Like naisikia tu nakumbuka wase wangu. Yeah, man. So that's just all about the whole project, how it came up. Yeah.
We're gonna play you guys Best Friend, the EP by Kanema and Mr. Swajili. Let's get it.
Ura basi kama mandazi yani. Hatutaki mchezo kwenye studio. Unafambo vitu gani nani? Pita na yeye, pita na wao wote. Sisamee hata mmoja bwana. Hapa ni kukatika nani?
Tambo ya mango, mpango wa kando. Sikia. Unafambo, mbona unafambo? Una mambo, bana una mambo.
Atene. Tumekamilisha dadi. Step on them bwana. Kanyaga. Una mambo. fambo. Fambo kabisa.
Damn, Wams, you went crazy on this one.
I call her bestie, we call her selfies, a vibe and energy, sikaya wengi. Ni rafiki, best rafiki, ni rafiki, best rafiki. I call her bestie, we call her selfies, a vibe and energy, sikaya wengi. Ni rafiki, best rafiki, ni rafiki, best rafiki. Days a primo, ulikuwa my deski, ukaikuwa prefect na kuwa ni safety. Tulikuwa pamoja hadi kwa assembly, na kama soda ukinyongwa na keki. Bestie amehama westi.